The real problem these days is not whether machine thinks, but rather do men do? At the end of the day, technology is just another tool. Hi, I'm JJ, the Regional Marketing Manager at CADVision Systems. Now, I know what you might be thinking. A marketer talking about technology? Well, that's the beauty of it. Technology had advanced to such a point where almost anyone can participate in the topic. So, what's the latest buzz in our industry? Industrial automation? Smart manufacturing? Digital transformation? We've heard of all of these since years ago. And yet, has it really occurred to us? Have we moved even an inch closer to these so-called revolutions? We know it's been prophesized of its arrival, but has it really hit us in the face? Or are we just waiting for it to hit us in the face? But this session is not about asking questions like these. It's to answer them. And the bitter truth is, a lot of us have missed it just by sitting idly by. We're currently seeing the rise of an empire, the digital age, and with it comes cloud solutions to the engineering industry. Most cloud solutions fall under three categories: Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS, Platform as a Service, PaaS, and Software as a Service, SaaS. But today, let's just focus on this one area, the SaaS model, or how I would like to call it, the SaaS model. We've seen an astounding increase in the rise and adoption of SaaS models in just the past 5 years all over the world. Don't believe me? Take video streaming services for an example, like Netflix. It provides subscription-based video streaming, and you can watch it on your smart TV, your mobile phones, your laptops, anything that can connect to the internet literally. But given that the screen is big enough though, no fun watching Game of Thrones on a small screen, right? And look what it has replaced. Video rentals or buying DVDs. Heck, it even displays DVD players. But it's not just that. Spotify has replaced MP3s, CD albums. Slack has somewhat replaced some older ways to communicate at work. And we can expect to see more of these success stories from upcoming SaaS cloud solutions too. In Southeast Asia itself, the cloud computing market revenue is estimated to reach $40.3 billion just by the year 2025. Google themselves have completed its third data center in Singapore too, officially launched just a few months back, August 2022. Going one level down, what does all of these mean for the engineering and manufacturing industry? Let's face it, the engineering sector is dynamic. Industry may boom, economies may be quiet, projects may extend well over planned deadlines. And all of these just mean one thing: fluctuations. Different projects may require different expertise, experiences, software, tools, budgeting, manpower. It's just a whole lot. Fundamentally, the systems and processes that we have in place today in our engineering department should adapt and flex as your requirements do. And that's where cloud computing really shines. With different project requirements, one important aspect that should come to our minds are the tools that is required to get the job done. We've seen a drastic change in the behavior of people these days, having a preference to rent rather than to own, but mostly on bigger purchases or those that require higher commitments. This may be stemmed from the fast-changing technological advancement and lifestyle that we experience on an almost daily basis. So sometimes, it doesn't make sense for us to go all out and purchase things that we may only need for certain times and certain periods in our life. And this is where flexibility comes in handy. A software that can scale its services and features to suit your engineering needs can ensure that you're getting what you need whenever you need it, so you don't waste your money on letting expensive software investments just rotting in the computer when times are low. Speaking of recent changes, how's remote working for you? Some companies have already started adopting and allowing work from home. So perhaps you'll just be needing to head into the office like what? Twice? 3 times a week? Or perhaps every other week? Either way, the important thing here is to not lose any momentum or productivity when you're switching between these different working environments that you're in. And cloud solution is by far the best way to ensure full job visibility and effortless collaborations between your team members, your colleagues, your superiors, or even your customers in your projects. The infamous Zoom meeting has now been an indispensable term that is thrown around these days at work. Even if you're not using Zoom, we're not. But one thing that Zoom meetings can't do is sharing and storing the important documents and confidential engineering data that we handle every day. Oftentimes, the frustration and unfortunate time killing is something that no one won't face, especially if you're like me. What you need is a data management tool to help you ease these document sharing, reusage, and storage. And what better way than to do it now on the cloud? It's more secure and safer than all these documents just sitting in your laptops or workstation. And I know what you're thinking right now. Security? I'm very secure, what? But it's not you that we are concerned about. It's the burglars, hackers, floods, fires, even rats, and any of these unforeseen and unfortunate circumstances that may happen to to anyone. Overall, cloud solutions, be it the SaaS model or PaaS or IaaS, some of you may still see it to be in its young infant stage, and undoubtedly there will be shortfalls to it. But the pros are evidently outweighing the cons. And with its inevitable arrival, staying ahead of the game will be doing yourself a favor. And that's what we at CADVision Systems firmly believes in. The evolution of technology will always arrive. And just like a child, the growth spurt is just in a blink of an eye. They grow up so fast. The good thing is, we work with world-leading technology and solution partners, the SO systems, that have both the capacity and the long-sightedness to inform us and guide us through such transformation of the future. This isn't the first time there is a disruptive technology in our lives, and it sure will not be the last. Our determination to empower local engineers and companies have never dwindled since our inception, and the uprise of 3DEXPERIENCE Works cloud solution for SolidWorks is just another part of our effort to prepare our customers on what's to come and what's to stay, at least for the next 10 years. But who's to say we won't be getting a chip implanted in our brains in the future? We know it's a long journey ahead of us, but we're excited to have you with us throughout each step. Are you ready? You better!